Live streaming is on.
I think we're just kind of going through and updating how we feel the statuses are for each of these statuses. And then we can go from there. That sound good?
Yes.
And on the top, I guess we can write, do we feel the status is complete? So what's interesting about this particular question is that it is, each person might think about it differently in terms of what the answer is, but also it's relative to priority, right?
Right. So
Based on the priority, you might have a different decision, right? So something that's really high priority, you might have much more detailed necessity before you're ready to say that it's completed, versus a low priority, might be concerning. Right?
Okay.
So what is Friday? It's on 1099. It says Friday, Saturday, and Wednesday, Thursday. What does that mean?
It means we have the taxi sessions that are scheduled on Friday, Saturday, and Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay, so maybe we want to get that a little bit more clear. So can we also, I think I have the link here to the team schedule. Let me add that to our note. I'll put that at the top. This will be our team schedule.
Yeah, I'm adding it to the info tab here as well.
So you did update the team schedule?
Yeah.
Well, that's great. That's very exciting. Very good work. Okay, so let's start with Friday, Saturday. So if I go to Friday, Saturday, it says general teamwork, value solution, budgets, payroll, half your budget. And then it says coordination and planning, taxes, executive reviews, and fundraising.
Yeah. We would review the
Friday, Saturday. You're talking about Andromeda.
I'm talking about Andromeda, the reviews. Yeah, we would review the taxes work. There's something to review.
Wednesday, Thursday, we have Hydra, client work, taxes, finances, bills, sponsorship, admin fees.
Yeah, Hydra session.
So I feel like Wednesday, Thursday, Hydra would be the primary session, right?
Yeah. Most work would, there we would definitely be focusing on taxes. Mm-hmm.
Right, so I would say that. I would say Wednesday, Thursday, Hydra, and reviews on Friday, Saturday, Andromeda.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound correct?
Yeah, better. Mm-hmm.
And then it says the detail is that need a timeline for quick approaching deadline. So what is the current detail? Like, what is the status of the 1099s?
The status that we
deadline would mean for me that nothing's happening. And then what's the difference between the details in column E and the details in column K?
That in column K we say that the timeline, what's the timeline, and the intentions. If we have intentions, the intention of accepting that there's no timeline, or deciding, like,
just
for
say
example,
timeline intention deadlines, right? Deadlines.
Yeah.
We don't have a deadline section over here. Okay, yeah. So let's make that the deadline. But that means that the details of the status update, details of the status is column E.
Column E. Yeah.
So for me, this isn't enough. Like need timeline for quick approaching deadline. First of all, we have a timeline column, which can address that. But from
Okay.
there, it's like no status. It just says restarted with setup. So, I mean, this looks really bad, first of all. Unless there's something happening, it's red. Because if there's nothing happening, then we are definitely in the red for the 1099s. Like it's a bad status.
No, no, it's happening. I mean, we restarted with the setup, but I mean,
Okay.
we already confirmed the list for the ASCOP, and we did the drafts for ASCOP, the spreadsheets as well. We have updated the spreadsheets with all the information.
Okay. So is it 20% completed or what?
Yeah, now we need. I don't know. I mean, 20% because I think 20% at least. Now we need to do WCTC. We need to. We are. Yeah, so
So if it's going to be orange status, it should be at least 25% completed.
yeah, I'm not sure if it's orange because I'm not sure if it's only WCTC that's missing. Maybe we have also other other organizations or programs that we still need to do 1099s for.
Okay, so I mean, maybe we would say the status is a little bit, confusion over what still needs to be done.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. What organizations we still need? Because I mean, if we look at last year's, right, there were two organizations, ASCOP and WCTC. I don't know if this year
But
it's
we
still
complete
the same.
WCTC?
Excuse me?
Did we complete WCTC?
No, WCTC we haven't started yet.
Okay, so from here, the other thing that I want is I don't know where to put this, but I'm gonna put it in our notes. So I'm gonna go back to our notes and say go to line 65. So additional priorities for status updates. So what we need is we need to link the details for the 1099 by organization to the update.
Okay.
Right, so
So basically, we want to have a line for 1099 per organization.
well, no, there needs to be there should already be a spreadsheet for 1099s that verifies each organization, where are we with each organization and what's going on overall with the 1099s. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the overall 1099 spreadsheet.
Yeah, and so I want that to be linked to line 5 of the management status update spreadsheet.
Okay. I can link it under the priority.
Yeah, wherever you want to link it is fine. But the point is that it should be linked because it's there's like some confusion there, and it should be clear exactly what organizations have.
All right. I need to find this spreadsheet.
Yeah, so from there, I just I do have some concerns, and I just have more questions and everything. Maybe that could happen in a review. You want to prioritize that? So obviously, a possible topic for today would be to review 1090.
Okay.
All right. What do we have next here? Partnerships, individual, and extension taxes. It says not started. And the deadline started in March. Scheduling starting in March. Okay, so what about the Delaware taxes? Where does that come in?
So go back here. I mean, we haven't scheduled yet. Nothing. I mean, the plan is to start scheduling in now in March for
Well,
the
I
extensions, right?
understand that, but
We're gonna do
it
extensions.
says that all extensions and views by March 8th. So what is March 8th?
March 8th is the virtual envelopes that since March 15 is the external deadline, right? For filing the extensions. So the virtual envelopes
So
needs to be
March 8th would be the half pay stop
yeah half pay.
for the March 15th upfront pay stop.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
All right. So anyway, so I mean, do you guys are you guys starting to get the hang of what we should be looking for here? Right? Like we're looking for everything to be organized, and right now it's not organized, right?
Okay.
So let's take the problem with the Delaware taxes is that they're due March 1st, right?
I saw the Delaware state taxes are due in May. You mean the state taxes, right?
The annual franchise, yeah, the state taxes says it's due by March 1st.
Where are you looking at? Because where are you seeing that?
I don't know, let's just try looking it up online. So due date for Delaware state taxes franchise.
Yeah.
March 1st. Yeah, I Googled it and it came up March 1st.
Okay, because I wrote Delaware state taxes due, and it says the Delaware tax filing and tax payment deadline is May 2nd, 2023. So that is something else.
Okay, so that also comes into the fact that there is for taxes, there needs to be some sort of taxes setup planning for the entire year that is supposed to get done, but it
Yeah,
sounds like has not been done or it's more verified for all of
yeah,
the deadlines for the entire year, right?
yeah. That's something good we could do at the planning and coordination.
Right. So the Delaware state taxes are due March 1st. Do I need to say it again, or are we good?
Yeah, I mean, and what is due then on May 2nd here? Delaware tax filing and tax payment deadline is May 2nd. It says here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here it says Delaware state income taxes for tax year 2022 can be prepared and
2020,
if I,
due 2022 or the 2022 taxes?
no for tax year 2022 they are
Your
due
taxes.
here. Yeah,
Can I see your
for the,
screen? What are you looking at?
yeah. Let me share the screen. All right.
Yeah, I see it also. Can
Alright.
be prepared and prepared now along with
I'm sharing the screen. All right, sharing. So if I go here, Delaware state taxes. Yeah, I looked up Delaware state taxes here. Right on top it says the Delaware for the tax year 2022 for fiscal year is due May 2nd, 2023.
Are you sure that's not for individuals? Corporation that is incorporated in Delaware must file an annual franchise tax report and pay the franchise tax for the privilege of incorporating in Delaware. This is due no later than March 1st each year, right? So the corporate taxes are due and the business taxes are due March 1st, okay? So if we go into just general Delaware taxes,
Okay.
Delaware taxes. Tuesday, April 18th is tax day.
So here I have another information. Delaware corporate income tax returns are due in the case of a calendar year taxpayer on or before April 15th of the following year.
Let me look at your screen again.
Here.
Delaware corporate income tax returns are due in the case of calendar year.
The return is due on or before the 15th day of the fourth month following the close of the fiscal year. What is the corporate tax deadline for 2022? Here's a much for most small businesses, business tax deadlines for 2022 are on April 18th. S corporations and partnerships, however, have to file tax returns by March 15th. But this is the overall corporate tax. So nothing to do.
So, I mean, I think we definitely need to be calling the tax advisors and getting verification on all their tax deadlines, because it seems like it would be silly not to. We pay them money, and this is a perfect question to ask them, is to verify exactly when all the taxes are due and what we're supposed to do for them.
Yeah, that's a great idea. For sure.
What did you look up again to find that? Oh, I don't see it.
I looked at Delaware state corporate taxes due date.
Oh, Delaware corporate taxes.
Delaware franchise tax. This is the one you were saying, right?
Yeah.
Delaware franchise tax due date. March 1st. Annual report and tax instructions. All active domestic corporation annual reports and franchise taxes for the prior year are due annually on or before March 1st. What is franchise tax? Yeah, these franchise taxes seems to be March 1st. Yeah, March 1st. Important deadline for Delaware corporations. If you have a corporation, not a limited liability company incorporated in the state of Delaware, then March 1st is the deadline for filing and paying the annual franchise tax. This is for the payment of the franchise. It's not your returns. It's just the franchise, right? What is Delaware franchise tax? It's the fee imposed by the state of Delaware for the right of privilege to own a Delaware company. The state imposes a 200. There is also Delaware franchise tax calculator.
So, I mean, all of our companies in Delaware are non-profit in that they do not have shareholders, right? They're all non-stock corporations. So it's possible that they're exempt from
Here it says.
taxes.
All right. Here it says in this calculator, if I put exempt nonprofit corporation, they have a $25 fee.
Well, that's the franchise tax, though, right?
Yeah, which is due on March 1st. Yeah.
Exactly, right? So I don't know. I mean, I think that I mean we've never paid separate Delaware corporate taxes, but that's another question to ask. Like, to the advisors, like, do we need to pay separate Delaware corporate taxes like we haven't done before? We haven't before. So my understanding is that we just have to pay the franchise tax because it is non-stock corporations and it's all trust, right? So we don't have any profit. We don't really have profits or profit distributions. There's not really any income either because it's just all in trust and you know what I mean? Because it's all part of the trust.
Yeah.
So I don't think that. I think we just do the franchise tax, and even then, there's one of the organizations that doesn't even do the franchise tax. It has no. It's exempt from even the franchise tax because it's a trust, like a statutory trust. So, anyways, we can figure this all out when we get there. But the key thing is to make sure that it's on the status report.
How much is correct?
Right. So now we have a deadline for the March 15th, and we need the deadline for the Delaware taxes of March 1st, and then we obviously need to prioritize that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for sure, we
So I'm fine just like adding a separate line. Right?
Our non-profit.
We could just add a separate line for Delaware taxes.
Yeah, non-profit franchise tax.
We were both writing in the same line.
All right, let me take this down.
Taxes to be I don't think we have any problem paying the correct fee. The fee is just the fee that it gives us. It automatically sets the fee on the website for the organization.
Yeah, which should be $25.
Well, I mean, it depends on the organization, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll do that automatically.
Okay, good.
Anyway, so we have an entire. There should be a process set up for that, where we can set one up as needed. But let's just make sure it's in the list for the taxes.
Yeah.
All right, accounting, good. Calculations of verified executive status pending next deadline the 14th. SDR by March 12th. Why does it say March 12th, March 14th? I'm a little confused here. So it sounds like the status is that the deadline was completed, right?
Yeah, now the new deadline is March 14th. So the timeline is
good. The timeline and deadline section?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
We could just wait for the taxes to be finished first before going on to accounting?
Excuse me?
I don't know. Just tell me what you do. Maybe you should just work on it for a little while. Let me know when you want me to look at it. But
No, I'm fine. You can go on.
So you don't want to change anything in the taxes?
No, I mean, yeah, we need to do those updates that we listed. Yes.
The bills looks like it needs to be fixed. Like it just doesn't have the information in the right place and everything.
Why?
Or not the bills. The accounting. The accounting needs to be fixed. It doesn't have the deadlines in the correct place and everything.
Okay.
The bills is SDR weekly. I don't know what SDR weekly. What does SDR even mean?
Self-driven responsibility.
Self-driven responsibility.
Yes, self-driven work.
Monthly budget process. Currently, Currently removals includes both HR and overall budget. Okay. Friday, Saturday succession. Friday, Saturday pickup succession. The time timer is being created. Time timer. Problem. Budget and prop view. Topic for Saturday, and Ramadan. That would be for today.
Yeah, we wanted to try to get it verification for today, but I had to leave, right, Joyce, and you didn't go on. I see the spreadsheet. You didn't
Which
go
one?
on for the verification of the pop.
Yeah, we did not continue.
You did not continue.
Yeah, we did not continue. We said we to continue tomorrow on Hydra.
Okay. Okay. So this is
So I'm a little confused on this whole like self-driven responsibilities. Like I don't understand how self-driven responsibilities are applicable to the team scheduling. So like, that's just not clear to me at all.
well. This is
So
the
I mean,
start
I
of
would.
that if we are not managing to have a schedule, because I mean I'm stepping up to do the work in order to get it moving forward, because we don't have enough
But I don't think that
sessions.
I don't think that is actually the responsibility though. Like if no one's stepping up to do the work, then that's the agreement of the team, not you personally, like unilaterally deciding for the team that no one else is going to do anything.
No, I'm not saying that
Is
no
it-
one else. I mean, I'm presuming that no one else is going to do anything if I don't do it, right? That's what I'm presuming.
but that's not what the purpose of this is for. Like the purpose of this is to actually get the work done so that the management team is organized and that the team is organized, right? Like you saying like, oh, because nobody's communicating and no one's stepping up and no one's actually figuring out solve this problem, I'm just going to do it all by myself. Like that's not doing the work. That's exactly the opposite. That's not doing the work and instead just putting something in randomly, which is basically saying there's no schedule and not actually trying to do the work to make sure there's a schedule.
All right, but okay, but for example, the accounting, right? I'm the only worker in this, so who else is going to do the work? Obviously, this is SDR.
I thought
Then,
Joyce was also helping with the accounting.
yeah, no, I'm saying accounting. The bills, for example, we're both assigned, and we have decided that this would happen on our own time. We don't want to schedule for bills because it's fast, it's quick, and I mean, we can schedule to review or something. But I mean, we said we want to work on it as a self-driven
Well,
work.
let's just start by saying that. I mean, everything is like that's an individual worker or a team worker is obviously a concern, right? I'm gonna
Yeah.
make that orange because it's like if there's only one person working on something or it's just the team. It means there's a problem, right? Because that's our policy that everybody works together on everything.
Yeah.
Right. Even if you're doing self-driven responsibilities, you're still working together with a team, right?
Yeah.
You're either training or you're getting review or whatever needs to happen. But either way, it doesn't change the fact that the scheduling needs to match the needs of the organization. Like this is obviously the foundational core to the management and getting the schedule organized.
Okay. All right. So,
So we
for
want
the
to go
bills,
through
we have a schedule for when it's finances and bills. It's for
Bill,
the moment we can put Wednesday, Thursday, Harry. Yeah.
So it's taxes and bills and sponsorship admin fees.
Yeah. So we would have here Wednesday, Thursday, Harry.
Wednesday, Thursday.
for the BIOS.
Hydra.
Yeah. So that's better.
All right,
Wednesday,
got it.
Thursday.
Payroll, we have Friday, Saturday, Hydra. Friday, Saturday, Hydra.
All right. So I think we missed a break here. I think we're ready for another break. But
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the work is not gotten done yet. And there's a lot more work to be done here. And I mean, this is just basic stuff. It's just matching the existing schedule or the new schedule with the team scheduling, so it's clear when things are being scheduled, who's supposed to
Mhm.
be there, when is it supposed to be get done by, like the deadline column. There's a lot of deadlines missing in the deadline column.
Okay.
So I think overall there's this just not completed in my perspective. I guess I can finish these last two. So sponsorship for at least the money side, not priority for tenants. But so I mean, I feel like it was worked on. Like, didn't you work on the admin fees, or am I just totally missing something? Wasn't
I
it
did work on the
worked
admin
on?
fees, yes. Mhm.
But there's no update. It just says
It's in line 12.
not priority.
What do you mean?
No, the line 12 is the actual admin fee, or that. And so the update says not
Ah,
priority, but still, especially to organize or Joel communications. Like, this is not an update on the work that was done.
yeah, I put it in right under the priority. So I would do it like this.
What do you mean you write under the priority? Like, I don't understand. What does that
It
even
was
mean?
it was here. This sentence was here under the priority.
So what does it mean to say updated to February 23rd or February 23 last heard of 22? So I mean, this is a little confusing still, but that's better. Definitely, certainly better.
Okay.
So
The
uh,
spreadsheet. I updated the calculations. The last verified month
great.
is April 26th.
CCC nonprofit budget Wednesdays, but still need to move forward with it. Okay, so I mean, I don't think any of these updates were actually completed, right? It's just left on what I wrote from 3 weeks ago or something like that. Is that what I'm seeing here?
No, this is not 3 weeks ago. This is like yeah.
2 weeks
It
ago?
was no. It was less. It was when did we do this? It was the 1 week ago. The main session.
It looks to me, it looks to me what's written under CCC nonprofit is the same thing that I wrote, and it's just not the schedule's not updated, and we didn't update. We don't have a deadline. Okay, but anyway, I mean, it just seems like there's still a lot to be uh, updated here. Like, I mean, I think for me, I'm pretty clearly. It doesn't look like it's been completed. Like the work is just not done for the update. Am I missing something or? Yeah, let's go ahead and take a break and then keep going through this. I mean, I see no reason why we shouldn't be able to end the upfront pay stop, but there's a lot more work to do here. It's just not done yet, right? Hello?
Yes,
Joyce?
Jay.
Edward?
Yes.
What's going on? I'm just talking and everything's just silent. Did you hear anything I said or
No, I heard.
that you did?
But the what's it called? The status is to update the executive if there is something happening The status if there is scheduling, right?
No, the scheduling goes in column I. This entire report, right? This is a management status update report that is going to the executive team, right? So we're doing this basically management status update report that has our 19 priorities that are assigned to the workers. This is all the work that's supposed to be getting done. And so we want the status on where is the status of the work. And we're not even getting the status of the work, let alone the actual work moving forward and completed, right? So it's obviously very clear that this work hasn't been completed yet. Do you agree, or do you think that it is completed? Like what?
Yeah. Not yet.
What?
Yes, not yet.
Is that you agree that it's not updated?
Not yet. 100%.
All right. So let's go ahead and take our break. I think we lost Alberto, but we definitely need to get through this and try to end the upfront pay stop. I mean, this is definitely a problem.
Yeah. Okay, 5-minute break. 5-minute break, Jake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't we just use the book? You want to have your own copy? I think I figured out how to get the money out of the crypto, and I did a test transfer. Yeah. So I'm waiting for the money to get in the bank. And I should get over $1,000 spending.